My shop's a little bit of a mess, and I can't stand things that are messy. I want everything in its order. The problem is that when I work real hard, it's usually like 10-hour days, and I just can't get it done. But I've got to put up my electrics and all my polishing stuff in order. I may have to get some little tiny, I will have to get some small racks for this shed. The interior's worked out really well. It's cracked a little bit up here due to the heat, and that's just the way it goes. But I'll get some more caulk and recaulk that. It'll work really nice. It's being kept really warm with the heater, and I've got, it says right now it's outdoors is 38, indoors in here is 45. I've taken my audiophile expertise and taken these old Sony speakers and just hardwired a couple of really bigger Sony speakers into them that work really well. So that's where I'm at this year. Getting back to my Dio work, it seems to me it gets harder and harder to try and get things done every year, because I've already reached my peak age where next year I'm not going to be any faster than I was this year, unfortunately. And it's kind of a new life to explore what it's like to be a very, very young old person. I still want to be 17 and think like I'm 17, but my body tells me that I'm not. So the little Honda is running well, and one more surprise that I'm going to let everyone know. Hopefully we'll have a new scooter coming in. One that I can take to like the store. It'll give me a hat trick with 3 of them with the Honda gyro. I would like to get a blue Yamaha Zuma 2-stroke, one of the last 2-strokes. They're all 4-stroke now, or they call them a B-Wiz in the other parts of the world. Just like this bike right here in, like I said, in Japan it's called a Dio. Just like that. Dio in Spanish means God. Or it's called a Vision in Europe. And they all have basically the same motors. Not very much, but if you're going to build one of these little bikes, what you want to get is all the hop-up parts, performance parts, are made for the motors between 1994 and 2001, when they stopped making the 2-strokes. Now, why they stopped making 2-strokes, I don't know. I can buy a Corvette with 600 horsepower. Oh, I raced a Corvette too. I took him for the first 100 feet. Surprised the hell out of him. Then he kicked my ass. I'll tell you what, those Corvette engines are something else. But I raced the guy. That'll give him some more stories to talk about. And hopefully next year will be better than this year. Even though I don't know. Because if we have the same problems that we've had the last few years and nothing changes, I just don't know. There's a whole feeling of the things just are not going well. Okay, signing off.